Hi, everyone, and welcome to the award presentation for haiku poems for the 52nd LPSC conference. I'm Allan Treiman. I'm your head judge and instigator of these haiku awards. And we have 4 prizes and 2 honorable mentions to give today. First, let me talk a little bit about the history of haiku at LPSC. The whole idea of haiku was enabled in 1999 when the LPI gave up on the notion of huge, thick, printed volumes of abstracts and went instead to putting the abstracts on CDs and flash drives and having the abstract summaries be in a small volume. Summaries, short descriptions of what the abstract was going to have to persuade people to read the full thing. In 2001, the first of those summaries was submitted in haiku form, and I am sad to say that that was mine. The idea of haiku didn't take off very quickly, and in fact, from 2002 to 2012, there were some 1 year 0, some years only a couple presented as haiku. And I want to call out Ralph Lorenz as being one of the prime movers in this time who submitted haikus in nearly every year there. I also want to mention the other people listed there who contributed significantly to keeping haikus alive. In 2013, the idea of haiku finally took off, and from today we've had tens to hundreds of haiku submitted every year. In 2019, we held the first official haiku contest. 2020, less said the better, and here we are in 2021 with the next contest. So let me go straight to the honorable mentions. The 2 honorable mentions really focused on responses to last year's, to the disaster of 2020 and the cancellation of LPSC. And they range over the full variety of responses. Honorable mention to Michelle Thompson, whose haiku, and you can read it yourself, I'm not going to read them all. Haiku basically said, "Hey folks, I'm still here." The second honorable mention goes to Tasha Dunn. And hers is rather plaintive cry, "This is all the data I have," and we can all sympathize with that. Okay, 4th prize now goes to Sam Cartwright of a lunar season calculator, and the judges like this particularly for the sense of the allusion to the dance of the planets and darkness and light. So that was very nice. 3rd prize went to J.C. Cohart, about thermal analysis of the Martian regolith. And we really like this because this one particularly said what was in the abstract and very much complemented the title of the abstract. We like the ambiguity of that last sentence, "the fines fading away." 2nd prize went to Elise Harrington. And I must admit some pride on this point. Elise was a summer intern with me and also later with David Kring at the LPI. She learned well, my good apprentice. Talking about mapping chloride on Mars and Terra Serenum, and the judges particularly liked the description of the scenery there, the landscape that was really, really moving, and with a little touch of wasteland, T.S. Eliot's Wasteland stuck in there too. But what the judges particularly appreciated about this was the human touch, the taste of salt in the last line, letting us all know what it's like to be in the Martian desert. And finally, 1st prize goes to Andy Rivkin et al. About hydrated minerals on B-class asteroids. B is for Bennu. Is that good enough for you? Spectra disagree. Well, this brought all kinds of wonderful ideas to the judges' minds. First of all, B is for Bennu brought up the idea of our little kids' alphabet books, and particularly the modern one, A is for asteroids, Z is for zombies, a bedtime book about the coming apocalypse. And of course, A was for asteroids, and by God, there's Bennu. A is for asteroids that streak through the sky. The big one is coming, we're all gonna die. Of course, the notion of B and B class brought up B grade, and clearly Bennu is not an A-class asteroid, it's not a B-class asteroid, so it must be some lower species of asteroid. And this brought up all the wonderful old B-grade movies that we've seen and hated over the years. Last year, one of the contributions was Asteroidageddon, and there's Bennu coming to crash into the Earth. And of course, center stage is everybody's favorite classic Bennu attacks. So those are our awards this year. The winners are going to get a certificate mailed to them and an award, at least for the first through fourth prizes. And so thank you to all your contestants. Keep your haikus coming in, and congratulations to all of our winners. Next year, we will have this contest and awards in person. Thank you all very much, and have a great year.